you ever wish that she didn't marry him and it was just the two of you?
Always?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I feel like it was just better. Like, my mom also never wanted to remarry. Like, she had her love of her life or whatever.
Your dad.
And it was a lot of family pressure.
Do you think that the lack of that father figure in your life has like sort of affected your own personal relationships with guys?
I feel like it's like no, I'm a very much like also like my mom when it comes to being independent. Like I do better without a person in my life. Like in terms of like a romantic relationship, like I feel like I do better without somebody than on my own. Like I'm very much comfortable on my own, and I like being that way. And I think that comes from like how I grew up, where like that's how my mom was for most of her life. And like
Did this recently end?
no, it ended about like so my second year or my first year here. So like two years ago, yeah.
And it's still hard for you? Just
Yeah. Like we run into him sometimes, or like I'll see him at the gym, and it's like we're also very awkward. Like we don't know how to handle public situations, or like like a couple months after we broke up, when we ran into each other, we would like say hi and like have conversations. But over the year, I feel like over the years we don't really know how to handle it. Like I don't know whether to say hi, and like he doesn't know whether to say hi. Like we're just very different people now. Like we're not the same people that we were in each other's lives either. So I feel like we don't know how to handle that situation at all.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to a different topic.
Okay.
So I know recently you changed your last name
Yeah.
to reflect your mom's side of the family.
Yeah.
So what was behind that?
I have so much love for my father, but I feel like my mom and my grandparents, like her parents, they were.
So what do you mean when you say your dad's not here?
He died when I was 6.
So do you remember any sort of relationship with him, or is that gone from your memory?
No, I remember a lot of stuff about him. He was a very protective father, and like he was really caring. He was a big feminist, and like he was all about human rights.
Is that why that's what you're into?
Yeah.
So do you have a good relationship with your stepfather?
No, not really. No.
What do you mean by that? Like you guys cordial with each other?
Yeah, we don't really have a relationship, I would say. At first, when we started living together, it just didn't work. Like we have very different personalities, and his expectations and his history and like his life has affected him the way he is a lot. So we are always like butting heads and getting into arguments, and he has a lot of problems that he doesn't want to like acknowledge, like mental illnesses that like you should go to a therapist for and stuff. So I feel like we always butt heads in that. Like at this point in our lives, we don't like if my mom wasn't there, we definitely wouldn't be like we wouldn't have a relationship whatsoever. So I just look at him as like a roommate that's there. Like we never talk about anything. Or
how did your mom feel about that? Does that bother her a lot?
No, I think at first it used to, but she also understands the way like as